This I find totally amazing, as both liberal and conservative legal scholars are shaking their heads in disbelief as Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg said disparaging words about Donald Trump this election cycle. Here are the words she said so you know what I'm talking about. He is a faker. He has no consistency about him. He says whatever comes into his head at the moment. He really has an ego. How has he gotten away with not turning over his tax returns? The press seems to be very gentle with him on that. No matter what your political views are as a Supreme Court justice, you are to keep them to yourself and not show any signs of prejudice that comes into play during a court ruling. Needless to say, Donald Trump was taken aback by her comments and had this to say publicly on his Twitter account. Justice Ginsburg of the U.S. Supreme Court has embarrassed all by making very dumb political statements about me. Her mind is shot. Resign. Here is an example of even the liberal response to it, as Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut told Politico that we all know that the justices on the Supreme Court have political views. I'm not sure we're well served by them airing them out in open. What this all comes down to is when the next session of the Supreme Court comes into play, Ruth Bader Ginsburg and her decisions will get plenty of media play over these remarks.
In politics and in life, ignorance is not a virtue.